Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see by the title, today I'm going to be doing a full face of Item Beauty. Obviously, if you don't know, Item Beauty is Addison Rae's makeup brand, and it is sold at Sephora, so I decided, why not? Let's give it a shot. It's not as expensive as other Sephora brands, so I figured we would just try it out and let you guys know if it's worth your money. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so let's get into it. So I'm calling it a full face of Item Beauty because I did purchase every single makeup product of Item Beauty that's sold at Sephora. I believe on her website they do have other products, maybe a couple new ones, but I did just buy everything that's available at Sephora. I believe in store and online. I didn't pick up any of the skincare. This is strictly makeup. We're gonna get started with the concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some foundation because she doesn't have a foundation. And by the way, I will be applying the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation in the shade TG5, and I will be right back. Alrighty, so I did add foundation as well as cream bronzer, also the LYS, just because again, she doesn't have a cream bronzer. So let's move on to the concealer, which I believe is one of the higher rated products. It is 4 stars. So this is the Item Beauty Air Hug Clean Lightweight Full Coverage Concealer. I got the shade 300. Something interesting to note is that the name itself says full coverage, but on the actual description of the product, it says it's going to be a medium coverage. So keep that in mind. It's supposed to be a liquid with a radiant finish, and it does have papaya extract and vitamin C to provide antioxidants. So I'm going to go ahead and shake it. And I did go to swatch it. It had a lot of like liquid in there that's like clear. I believe it just like separated. But what's weird is that when you shake it, it sounds like there's water in it. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but it's just very, very liquidy. So I don't know if that's normal. I don't know if mine is like that. I have no idea. But anyways, I do like the packaging. The applicator is very interesting. I don't know if I would call this a doe foot applicator. It definitely doesn't have much of like a curve in it, but it does have a lot of product all over the wand because, I don't know, I guess the stopper is just not very good. But let's just judge it for the formula. So I'm going to go ahead and put this under my eyes. This shade's really nice, especially with my tan right now. And I do have 2 blemishes, one right here and one right there. All right, so I'm gonna do some little tapping motions. It's a nice like warm undertone, but it's not too yellow. It's like perfect. So it's definitely a liquid formula because it's blending out really easily, and it's a little bit of a thinner formula for sure. So that is one eye blended out. I actually am liking this so far. It is more of a medium coverage, like how it said it would be. I'm not sure why it says full coverage in the name of the product if it is a medium coverage and claims to be medium coverage. So this is what the skin looks like. Again, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is more of a medium coverage. It did nicely conceal this blemish. Blended out really nicely. So far, I am liking it. To me, it's more of like an everyday concealer, but let's see how it sets with powder. And speaking of powder, they have this kind of like weird powder brush thing, but I don't think this would work for under the eyes, especially because you have to tap a lot to get powder out. So I'm going to use this to set my face, but I'll just use like a pressed powder to set my under eyes. I'll be using the Kosas Cloud Set, and like I said, I'm only going to set where I put concealer, and the rest I will set with their powder. And that is what that looks like. So far I'm liking it. It's not wowing me, but it is nice. So this is an $18 concealer. It's nice. Again, I'm just not wowed, but I do have time today to do a wear test for you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll see how this wears. It is nice. I just don't know if it's worth $18, especially because, like I mentioned, it's very separated in there. The applicator is not the best. It's kind of messy, but it does look beautiful on the skin. So I will give you guys my final thoughts on this after the wear test, but so far it's okay. Okay, so moving on to this powder. I have to say this is probably the most underwhelming product for me personally. This is called the Item Beauty Powder Hour Clean Blurring Powder. It only has 2.5 stars. It is $22 and it only contains 0.11 ounces of product. So this is described as a translucent blurring powder that quickly blurs imperfections, smooth uneven texture, and delivers a silky matte finish. It is light coverage with a natural finish. I did get the shade Taupe. They have 4 different shades. It says remove cover, slide down plastic cap, tap brush on wrist until powder begins flowing. Okay, so it's kind of coming out. So I guess the only thing that I don't like about these kind of powder packaging is that you almost have to like tap aggressively on your face to get powder out, and you don't really get to, I don't know, you don't get to control the amount of powder that you can use. Like, I don't even know if it's coming out or not because it is more like lighter coverage. This is why I didn't want to use it under the eyes, because this would really disrupt like a cream bronzer, and honestly I feel like this would disrupt also foundation. This might be good for like more natural makeup days. I will say it looks nice. I mean, again, I'm not wowed. Overall, it looks nice, but I don't like the component, I don't like the application, and I personally don't think it comes with that much product for it being the price that it is. So far, I am liking the concealer more. I probably wouldn't recommend this. I just think that there's better powders out there. They're more affordable, you get more product, and they're easier to apply. But if you're into like a one and done natural powder plus brush, then you might like this. I mean, the product is nice. I just personally don't think it's like worth the money. Okay, so we're gonna move on to eyebrows. I already have my clear brow gel because that's just what I like to do, but she does have an eyebrow pencil. So this is the Item Beauty Brow Chow Clean Smudge Proof Eyebrow Pencil. It has 4 stars and it is $15. I have the shade medium brown. So it's just described as a dual-ended smudge proof brow pencil and shaping brush that fill, fluff, and shape brows into place. So really cute packaging. I will say I love the packaging of Item Beauty. So it is one of those brow pencils that are a little bit on the thicker side, which I actually do like these kind of brow pencils. And then it has that little brush, so that's interesting. So let's go ahead and see what this can do. Again, I got the shade medium brown, and that's what it looks like. So I'm just gonna do little hair strokes on the brows. And so far, it feels like that formula that I really, really enjoy, which is a happy medium between waxy and pigmented. Not too pigmented, but pigmented enough to kind of get the job done quickly. I will say I do prefer a spoolie. That's just what I prefer, but these brushes do work fairly easy. So that's one brow done. And not the other one. I really like this color too. It's a nice, like, neutral brown. It's not too cool tone, not too warm. It's like a perfect in between. All right, so I actually really do like this product. So obviously it is sold at Sephora, but it is $15, and I have to say, drugstore prices are getting a little bit more expensive. So I feel like drugstore products kind of go from like $10 to $15 when it is about brow products. So I do like this. I think it's nice. We'll see how it works out the day, but I definitely give this a thumbs up. I think it was easy to use, and I really liked the color, the component, the shape, and the price points. Okay, so I quickly want to take off this lip balm that I have because they do have lip oils, and I kind of want to show it to you by itself and then apply it with a lip liner at the end. I have tried this product and I really, really enjoy it, and I feel like it's a little bit hyped on TikTok, and I think it's hyped for a reason. So this is the Item Beauty Lip Quip Clean Moisturizing Lip Gloss. It does have 4 stars and it is $14. I have the shade Hey Y'all. Most of them are sold out. This is actually the only shade that was like in store at my Sephora. So this is described as a nourishing lip oil with high shine of a gloss, delivers a perfect swipe of moisture without any stickiness. It does have almond oil, it has camellia and shea butter. It's a really, really nice applicator. This one's actually more curved, and so it does hold on to a lot of product. It smells delicious. I will say it's very weird because I just got this and it doesn't have that much product. That's the only thing I will say. So obviously it looks like I've been using this forever. I've only used it like 3 times. But when you do apply the little tool, it does go up almost halfway. So it doesn't have that much product, but it is nice. So let me apply it for you guys. Look how beautiful. I know it doesn't have that much product, but a little bit does go a long way, so I appreciate that. So it's just one swipe. I didn't have to go back and get any more. And obviously this is more of a natural shade. She does have a little bit of darker ones, but I really like it. It is very hydrating, but it's not like super heavy. It's definitely not sticky at all. And I do think it gives the lips a nice look. It smells good and they do feel very hydrated. And this does last a while on your lips. So I really do like this product. Okay, so let me go ahead and just add a little bit of bronzer on my eyelids because we are going to try kind of like a liquid eyeshadow, but I do just want to add a little bit of a crease shade, just to give me something to work with. So this is the Addison Beauty Lid Glaze Clean Long Lasting Jelly Eyeshadow. It only has 3 stars out of 5. They do have 4 different shades and it is $14. I got the shade Coin Toss. So it is described as a luminous buildable liquid eye color that glides on without any slip or slide. So on the directions, it just says to swipe the doe foot applicator across the lid and blend with your fingers. So it does look like this, and oh, that's interesting. I feel like the doe foot really didn't get coated very much. Let me see if I should kind of coat it myself. There we go. It's definitely like a bronzy shade. I will say it's very sheer. Let's see what this puppy can do. So I'm just gonna put it all over the lid. That actually looks very pretty. Again, very thin formula, not chunky at all, but I'm worried that maybe it will blend out into nothing. So it says to tap with your fingers. While tapping it with my fingers, it created like a nice glittery sheen. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it does look really pretty, but see how the base of the eyeshadow completely went away and now it's just kind of like a wash of sparkles. I don't hate it. I do think it looks really pretty, and sometimes I do prefer that look of just a wash of sparkles, but I have to say for like a liquid eyeshadow, I don't know if it's actually much of an eyeshadow and it's more just of like a glitter topper. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna try to layer it, even though, I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna try to make it work for me and see how it goes. Okay, yeah, you definitely can't layer it. I feel like you probably can't see this on camera, but it is starting to get really patchy. For $14, you could get like the ones from KOKIE Cosmetics, the ones from e.l.f. Those are more just glitter toppers that look a little bit more impressive and they're a lot cheaper. So again, it's just not my vibe. I think for liquid shadow, it should have more shadow and not just glitter payoff, and the formula is just not it, but it does look pretty. Again, I don't know if I would recommend this. I will say we do have 3 more products to talk about, and 2 I've tried and I love. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly curl my lashes. I'll be right back so we can try out that viral mascara. So this is called the Addison Beauty Lash Snack Clean Lengthening Mascara. It has 4 stars. It is $15 and it is described as a flake-free, smudge-proof lengthening mascara that is packed with nourishing lash boosters and hydrating conditioners so your lashes can live large. Really, really cute packaging. What's interesting about it is that it's tiny. It's tiny, but I will say this is a kind of brush that I like. It's just tiny, so I don't know how this will go. But let's go ahead, and you guys know the drill. We're gonna do 1 layer of it, see what it looks like, and then we're gonna do 2 layers. So that is 1 layer. I do think it looks really pretty. Definitely gave me a lot of length and it just looks really nice, and it did give me a lot of separation. I am getting some thoughts. I will tell you guys after the second coat to have more completed thoughts, but let's see if the second coat gives us just a little bit more volume. Alrighty, so this is 2 coats, and I have to say, I actually really do like this mascara, and I think this will work for a lot of people. If you have very short lashes or smaller eyes, I think you're really gonna enjoy the size of this because it really is so tiny that even people with the smallest lashes, I feel like, would be able to get it. It's also tiny, and so you can definitely get those inner corners. I also know that there's a lot of people that love a good like lower lash mascara. I think this would be a good one because, again, small wand and it really gets in there without getting messy. Or if you just have long lashes like me, I do think it's nice. I will say it will take you longer because the brush is so tiny, but once you are done, it does create mainly length, mainly separation, and a little bit of volume, and I do think it's a nice in between. So I do really like that. Hopefully it doesn't smudge throughout the day, but so far, I like it. Okay, moving on, I've actually been loving this eyeliner. I couldn't wait to try it. So this is the Item Beauty Lucky Line Long Wear Waterproof Gel Eyeliner Pencil. It does have almost 5 stars, only 2 shades, and I did get the shade Black. So it is described as an ultra soft, easy glide, clean gel pencil that is water, sweat, and smudge proof for an intense, long lasting pigment and creamy matte finish. I do agree with the claims. It is long lasting, it is very creamy, it's very pigmented. I really like to put this on my upper waterline, and it's gonna last all day. The only thing I will say is a little bit does transfer down because it's still drying and you obviously can't help but to blink, but I'll just take off the residue and then after that it stays put and it doesn't go back down. It is a pencil, but it is very, very pigmented. It's not gonna like hurt your insides. I personally love using this up here again on my upper waterline. So this is gonna be $14 and it is really nice and it works well. It's pigmented. And a little bit goes a long way. I actually haven't had to sharpen this yet, and I've used it for about a week now, every single day, and I do think it's really nice. So I definitely give this one a thumbs up. We are going to talk about the blush really quickly. By the way, I just realized that since I got these products, they did come out with a liquid highlighter. So I don't have that. And then the other thing I don't have is the colored mascara, and that's because I wanted to try this mascara instead. So let's talk about this blush. So this is the Item Beauty Blush and Light Cream Blush. It has 4 stars. It is $16. They have 5 different shades, and I have the shade I'm Crushin'. It is described as a bouncy cloud-like blush that dabs on dewy and finishes like a powder for the perfect wash of comfy color, and it will not disrupt your makeup. So again, really, really cute packaging. This does have a mirror, which I love, and this is the shade that I got. I actually really do like this. It's very interesting because it almost feels like a powder. I thought it was a powder at first, but it's not. It's a cream, but it has a powdery finish. So it's very, very interesting. It doesn't feel wet. And it does have that like dewy formula, but it's not going to be like shimmery. And I'm just going to tap it on my skin. I really do like this blush because, I don't know, it's not like any other cream blush that I've tried before. Because it's almost like a powder, you can really get like thin layers of it and just either leave it like this or build it up. And it just looks nice because it has that like powdery look to where it doesn't look heavy, but it has like the luminosity of a cream blush. So I really do like it. I think the $16 price tag is pretty fair because a little bit does go a long way. I actually just tapped on my brush. I didn't even swipe product off, and it did give me a really nice wash of color. Again, you can also just keep building it up, but I really like it. I like the formula, I like the shades, I like the packaging, I like the mirror, and I like the formula. So this is one of those products that I really do enjoy. Okay, so I just lined my lips with the Glamlite Frosted Flakes lip liner, and I'm gonna apply the lip oil back on to kind of complete the look, kind of blend it in just a little bit. And this is what it looks like with lip liner. Really, really pretty. Alrighty guys, so this is the final result. Obviously I'm gonna be doing a wear test, but I have to say the products that I would recommend as of right now are definitely the lip oil, the mascara, the brow pencil, as well as the eyeliner. These are definitely my favorites. These are my 3 favorites, but the brow pencil is good. The concealer is growing on me a little bit. I think that it's settling on my skin pretty nicely. I guess the only products that I'm just, I just can't tell you guys to go out and buy are definitely the powder as well as the liquid shadow. These are just not my vibe. I'm just not impressed with them at all. But again, I will give you guys a little wear test to let you guys know how I like the other products and how they wear. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my wear test. Hey guys, it's only been about an hour, but I kind of just wanted to show you guys what the makeup looks like in natural lighting, because I know sometimes the studio lighting can look different. So here's how everything looked. I will see you guys by the end of the evening. Hey guys, don't mind, I'm doing some laundry. So it has been about 5 hours and everything looks really, really nice. So I'm actually gonna have to put on a little bit more makeup to go out to dinner, but I will say the concealer looks great, the eyebrows are still intact, the blush, the mascara didn't run. I really am liking everything. Everything is wearing really, really well. Hey guys, so it is currently 10 p.m. So it's been a long time, and obviously this is the makeup. I did reapply a little bit of blush. Other than that, I just applied some fake lashes, but I have to say everything held up really nicely, and the concealer kind of grew on me. I think it wore really nicely. So the same thoughts that I had before, except I do end up liking the concealer, but the blush is beautiful. And I have to say, the liquid shadow wasn't my favorite, but for what it's worth, it did stay on and it stayed sparkly. It's just very sparse and there's just not much pigment to it. But other than that, it is fairly long wearing. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.